Hello everyone. Well, I found this pneumatic cleaner while I was cleaning out my garage recently, and to be honest, I'd forgotten I'd bought this Henry Next 200. I thought, when did I buy that? It's still factory sealed. Sorry, he is still factory sealed. I can't remember buying this, but obviously I did because it's here in front of you, ready to be unboxed. So this is a Henry Next 200 bagged mains pad vacuum cleaner with all the tools you could need to clean your home. Well, most of them anyway. So this Henry... Oh, hang on. Hetty? This Hetty! You're Hetty. Are you Henry or Hetty? She's got a split personality. She, he, them, they. What are you? Are you a Henry or are you a Hetty? We don't know. You look like a Henry from this side of the box. And coming round again, looks like the familiar red Henry we've all grown to love and cherish. Are you an HVN 200 Henry cleaner, or are you a Hetty cleaner? Because Hetty is so different from Henry, isn't she? She's pink and she has eyelashes. Aha! Here's a clue, folks. Colour pink. So I think inside this box we must have a Hetty Next. Let's see if Hetty Next has survived the few years I forgot about her in the garage. I bet she thought, oh no, I'm never going to be unboxed. But fortunately, I found her and thought, hang on, I don't think I've done this model. I had to go back and check on my channel and thought, no, I haven't done a Hetty Next. Done lots of other Hettys, but not Hetty Next. Now Hetty Next, I'm going to sit down, folks. Hetty Next isn't officially available in the UK. I think she's available in the Netherlands. Crikey. If you want a Henry Next, the nearest to him is the Henry Plus, available as an exclusive John Lewis model. I think he's still available from John Lewis. Blimey, they've used a lot of glue. Oh, right. Ooh. I wonder what floor head Hetty is going to have. Ooh, she's got the better floor head, the one that came before the one that we don't like. Although it's not as bad as I thought it was at first, but I prefer this one. It definitely seems a better quality head than the one you get supplied now. Does have a plastic base plate. I've got a pneumatic John and Lewis that have this head, but that does have a metal base plate, which is probably the best head in my opinion. But I'm not sure if this is a Vesselwerk one. It's certainly, if it isn't, it's a Vesselwerk copy. So we've got a nice quality roller on the back instead of the two little plasticky wheels we get with the current nozzle. Foot operated pedal, brush down for hard floors. So yeah, pleased to see that. This is a few years old. We'll be able to date Hetty when I look at her specifications. Ooh, that needs ironing. So we've got Hetty and Henry Next. This is a colour. Yes, look. Look at all the... Oh, look at those, folks. All those cleaners we can't get in the UK. Birthplace of Henry, and yet we're not deemed good enough to get these models for some reason. I've no idea why. Seems ridiculous, doesn't it, that you can buy this in the Netherlands, but not in the UK. Well, you can, but not officially. Apart from the John Lewis model, of course, the special edition one that's exclusive to John Lewis, Henry Plus, same as a Henry Next, I think. Right, so there we have instruction book. I won't open these all now. You know what these are. These are the three small tools: crevice tool, dusting brush, the adapter so you can connect any nozzle directly to the hose end, and we've also got a slide-on brush for the upholstery nozzle. Here's something extra we get with Hetty Next. I wonder why they called her Next. Because she is the next Hetty, perhaps. I can't remember using this style of nozzle on my plush pile carpet. This is, I believe, for carpets and hard floors. It's just got squeegees and 2 roller wheels and 2 larger wheels. This looks like a Wesselwerk design, but I can't see any branding printed on it. Yeah, it's got a bit of a rubber tyre as well on those big wheels. Parking bracket there, so you can slot this into the back of Hetty. Then we have a hose, tapered of course, wider at the cleaner end than it is at the handle end. I thought I was bringing out 2 wands, but I'm not, so I'm bringing out 1 wand and the curved handle piece incorporating the suction control. Here's the other wand, and this is what makes Hetty Next a little bit different to a standard Hetty. This is actually telescopic, slightly telescopic, because it doesn't extend much, but you add that, you could use that on its own. If you're cleaning your upholstery or your stairs, you could just use this. But this is designed, when you're using it for carpets and floors, obviously you'd have both. But you have some sort of adjustment now. Not much of an adjustment. It's not like a proper telescopic that almost doubles in size. It just gives you a little bit extra. So even with the telescopic wand fully extended, you can see that we do get a little bit extra there for some reason. Don't know why they've done that. I think some of the models available in the USA have this additional wand as well as a standard one. So that's a bit different, isn't it, Hetty? Hetty is full sized. She's not compact. She's a 200 size model. Oops, she's come apart. Oh, Hetty, I am sorry for forgetting about you. Will you forgive me? Don't tell Hetty, but I'll probably forget about her after I've made this video as well. But at least she's had her chance to shine, hasn't she? You've had a bit of glory in the spotlight. Oh, she's a hefty lass. Right, no spare bag with Hetty Next. Let's remove her plastic bag and have a closer look at her. Well, hello, Hetty Next. Oh, sorry for sticking my finger in your nose. I think I'll manoeuvre Hetty with her built-in carry handle. Here she is. Yeah, oh, they are quite a lot heavier, the 200 versions. I do prefer the 160 compacts, much better for a UK home, easier to pull along, take up a little less storage space, lighter. They have a slightly smaller capacity. They use the same bag as the larger versions. It's just a smaller bucket, so the bag doesn't hold as much because it can't expand as much as it can in one of these bigger versions. Well, Hetty, you've got a nice shiny top to you. That's nice, no scratches. Before we carry on, we'll just have a quick look at Hetty's vital statistics. Hetty Next operates on 220 to 240 volts, 50 to 60 hertz. She has a 620 watt motor. Her serial number is 191503096, and cover your ears, Hetty, she's 8 kilograms in weight. She is model HVN 208-11, and judging by that serial number, Hetty was born in 2019. So Hetty, is it possible that I've owned you nearly 5 years and completely forgot I had you? I've no idea why I didn't open up Hetty when I first got her. But obviously I didn't for some reason. I must have had something else to do, other vacuums to show, and Hetty got put away and I kind of forgot. And I think I assumed I'd already done Hetty Next, but obviously I hadn't. But, you know, we've rectified that now. So, Hetty Next, being a model not available in the UK, has got one of these foreign plugs. It's okay, folks. I do have an adapter. I do have the power to make Hetty work. So these 2 pins will plug in to a 3-pin socket in my living room with the help of a little adapter. I could always cut that off and wire in a regular plug, but I think we'll keep Hetty original. Hetty Next, it's possible that Hetty Next has a 12-meter cable. I will check the instruction book. Ooh. It is a very long cable. Blimey, Hetty. Yeah, I have a feeling it's 12 or 12.5 meters, that cable. Yes, folks, I can confirm that Hetty Next is fitted with a 12.5 meter cable. So I've got my adapter. We'll plug in, that's a tight fit. We'll plug in Hetty. So now I've got a 3-pin plug. We'll plug her in, switch her on, and hopefully she'll still work. Hetty's mains on indicator has illuminated, which is a good sign, but I'm not sure whether 4 or 5 winters in my garage has done Hetty any good, but at least she's been safely in her original box on a high shelf. So, fingers crossed, Hetty's going to work. Bless her, she does work, and she's still smiling, look. All those years, Hetty, I forgot about you. I feel bad. I feel bad about it. I know, I'm very naughty, but I've got some other pneumatics, I think, in my garage that have been there quite a while as well. Oh dear. Better get them out, really. You get sick of them though, don't you? I'm sure, all these pneumatic cleaners. There's the underside of Hetty. Get a load of that. Look at that. Whoa, look at that motor. Yeah, she's got a big hefty motor. Only 620 watts, but she does have a powerful suck on her, don't you? You'll measure 80 on my gauge, won't you? Yes, she says yes. We'll test that out. I don't think she'll measure more than 80. Here is the standard filter. And of course we've got the HEPA flow bag. Oh, I remember the days. You remember the days when you used to get 4 or 5 spare dust bags with your pneumatic? Not anymore. But anyway, they are widely available, easy to buy, not too expensive. Oh, a silicone seal is a little bit distorted after all these years. There's Hetty's innards. Innards, I think that's what I meant. Yes, there's Hetty's innards. Look at that. Are you squeamish? And then we've got wheels, look. 2 wheels at the front, 2 wheels at the back, parking slot and storage for the small cleaning tools. It'll take 2, or you can piggyback all 4 small tools, as I've shown you many times on all my other pneumatic videos. So if you're new to this channel and are really interested in pneumatic vacuum cleaners, check out my pneumatic playlist. I've popped the bag back in so we can put Hetty's filter. Hetty could be used bagless at a push, but I wouldn't recommend it because the filter gets very dirty when you use Hetty without a dust bag. But if you're stuck without a bag, you could use or Henry. Any of the pneumatics can be used without a bag. But as I said, the filter will clog and you'll have to keep cleaning it. So just buy bags, folks. Make sure you've got plenty in stock. That's what I do. Lots of bags in stock. So I'm never without the power of my Henry or Hetty. Right, we need to attach your long nose, don't we, dear? So I have to say, it could just be me, but Hetty Next, this hose in particular, does feel a bit better quality than the more recent, the latest model I've shown you on my channel, and the latest pneumatic cleaner was the Henry Pet XL. It could be the same hose, who knows? But it just feels a bit better somehow. Right, we're going to test your suction power quickly. We'll pop the adapter from these small tools. Let me just move these clanking tubes out of the way. We'll pop the suction gauge on. This measures sealed suction of a vacuum. Come here. And Pretty sure I'll be very surprised if Hetty goes anything above 80. Well, I'm very surprised because Hetty peaked at 90 on the gauge. What have you done to yourself, Hetty Next? Why, with a 620 watt motor, is Hetty Next more powerful than a regular Hetty? Well, maybe that's why she's Next, I don't know. I can't remember my other Next models or Plus models. I've got a Henry Next Lavender, I think, haven't I? I don't remember if he peaked more than 80. But yeah, well, you learn something new every day. Hetty Next has more suction power than a regular Hetty. Hetty does look pleased with herself. She's managed to put one over on all her other Hetty relatives, haven't you? Wow, she's more suction. That is surprising. I had no idea. Now, I think we'll put the extendable wand. We'll call that the upper wand, or shall we? Yes, might have to adjust it. And then the static wand can fit into the extendable wand, and so we can do that to our heart's desires, whatever we want to do, shorter or longer or something in between. It's up to you. I'll do it somewhere in between, I think. Neither one way or the other. Right, so I'm going to try this out actually. I'll try out this nozzle on my plush pile. Of course, Hetty doesn't come with any turbo nozzles, but any pneumatic nozzle, certainly any 32mm pneumatic nozzle, will fit Hetty Next. Right, let's give this nozzle a push. Whew. Hetty, you've given me a workout. I mean, it is hard to push on my plush pile, on a short pile carpet and on a hard floor. I'm sure it'll be no trouble. Let's quickly try this nozzle with the suction valve open. So turn it to the minimum setting. Oh yes, much better. That's more like it. It's still gripping the carpet. It still feels like it's doing something. But that's a lot easier just by opening up the suction control here. Yeah, that's not too bad. Not too shabby. Let's try the other nozzle. I have a feeling it might skip, you know. The latest nozzle has grown on me a bit, but the quality of this head is superior. I don't care what anyone says. This is superior to the head supplied now with a Henry or Hetty cleaner. Right, we'll do it on full power again, so I'll close the suction control on the handle and we'll give Hetty another push. Oh, that's difficult. It's not skipping. Blimey. Whew. I'm having to use both hands. She's really sucking to my carpet. She's bringing it up. That's very difficult. Right, with the suction control open though, still quite hard, but that's a lot easier though. It's still giving me a workout. Oh, Hetty. I'm breaking into a sweat. Oh, Wow, you're a strong girl, you really are. It's this carpet, folks, though. On a shorter to medium pile carpet, not this ridiculous Saxony pile, I'm sure I'll find better ease at pushing. I'll find it easier, is what I meant to say. So I haven't done that much exercise in weeks. Whew, crikey, Hetty. You've made me sweat, dear. We are coming into summer though, so... But I don't really want a vacuum that's going to make me sweat. Not when cleaning, especially in the summer months. You want something that's... I mean, that's really good. Now Hetty is whisper quiet and almost effortless to push. Wow. That's much better. Although she's not really picking up any dirt, are you? No, she isn't. So, yeah, if you've got pets and plusher pile carpeting, and you definitely want a pneumatic cleaner, then get one that's got the turbo head, or invest in a turbo head to fit. 32mm standard fitting, so plenty of additional tools available for your pneumatic Hetty or Henry or James or Charles or George or whatever pneumatic you've got. Shall I get my Turbo Cat out? With the extra suction that this cleaner's got, the Turbo Cat will be even better. So I'm going to go upstairs and fetch one of my 3 Turbo Cat air-powered turbine nozzles. I've brought down my older style Turbo Cat, so I've got another one like this in a grey colour and the later version in a glossy black, slightly different styling, but underneath they're more or less the same, although this one does have the metal base plate, so it just feels a little bit more rugged. You don't have to be worried, Hetty. I know I'm putting a non-authorised part onto the end of your wand, but you'll be okay. You might be surprised. So we'll just... because I've had to press down... Everything's falling apart today. Because I've had to press down, the nozzle has already started to fuse itself to the wand. I don't know why pneumatic will not provide some sort of click fitting. A lot of complaints, there are a few, you know. Don't listen, but, you know, some people do not like these cleaners. I know, it's okay. I love you, Hetty. And one of the complaints is the fact that the wands fuse together. And, you know, you need a big strapping lad to help pull it apart for you. So I just would love to see, certainly on the domestic lineup, a click fitting like a Miele or Sebo, where you press the button and the wand parts, you know, really easily. That would make it so much better. But, you know, I don't think they want to do it. I think they'd have done it by now. Right, so in you go. You're all right, Hetty. No harm will come of you because I've attached a non-genuine part to you. Let's give this Turbo Cat a push with the added benefit of Hetty Next's extra suction. Wow. So easy to push. That's amazing. Well, Hetty, what a major force in cleaning you are now with the Turbo Cat, available from all good record shops now. No, it's available from wherever you can get it. eBay is the best place in the UK for these. They're about £60, which I understand is a good price. Sometimes they're on offer with 20% off, so keep checking. Excellent head. I know I should be getting commission, but no, I'm not getting a penny. I don't get anything from Pneumatic International or the manufacturers of TurboCat. So, but you know, I have to say, if I like something, I do like to tell my viewer, in case you might like it too. I think I must have bought Hetty Next pre-Brexit, because I can't remember paying any additional import charges. Before Brexit, we could import EU products without paying any additional taxes. So now she's not so easy to get hold of. I think I got Hetty from Amazon.de. That's the German Amazon. And obviously the shipping charge was a bit more than you'd pay. Well, it's free with Amazon UK, so I did have to pay some shipping charge. But yeah, I can't remember how much she was. I'd have to go back and look on my Amazon account. But yeah, she is still available, but if you try and buy her now, it says will not ship to the United Kingdom. So there may be a way of getting Hetty Next, I'm sure. If there's a will, there's a way. If you want Hetty Next, I'm sure you'll find Hetty Next somehow. You'll be able to, even if you have to take a trip to Holland and smuggle her in your suitcase, I'm sure if you want one of these badly enough, you'll be able to get hold of her, or Henry Next. But as I said earlier, if you want Henry Next, just go to John Lewis and buy the Henry Plus. He's basically the same. I think as far as I know, the Henry Plus does come with this nozzle and the doodah, the adjustable wand. So there you go. After all those years, Hetty, of being stuck in the garage. So Hetty Next, I'm very sorry to have left you in the garage for nearly 5 years. But don't worry, you're going back there in a minute. What? I know. I'm sorry, I haven't the space to keep you out at the moment. You'll come out again, I'm sure. I need to do another Battle of the Hettys, don't I? It's quite a few years since I did Battle of the Henry and Battle of the Hettys. And since those videos were filmed, I've sort of expanded, or they've been breeding in the garage, because I've got a lot more that I can show you. But it's just getting them out, folks. When you have so many of these things, as nice as they are, I just don't have the room to have them displayed. So fingers crossed, if I win the premium bonds, I'll be able to buy a house with a whole floor dedicated to vacuums, and I'll be able to have a room full of all my pneumatics. But I do plan at some point, when I'm a little bit more organised, to get them all out. They will fill the living room. But that will be a popular video, I think, to see all these cleaners together. But you can see them separately. Check out my pneumatic playlist and you'll see the many other pneumatic cleaners. Lots of different Hettys are featured, lots of Henrys, and all members and colours of the pneumatic family. So search Hetty Next if you really want one. You might be able to import her to the UK if you live in the UK, or if you live in the USA, maybe not. But if you take a trip to Holland, pick one up, shove her in your suitcase, and hopefully she'll get past customs without screaming, "Let me out, let me out." I don't know what I'm on today, sorry folks. A little bit stir crazy. So there you go, there's Hetty Next with all her tools. Let me just get all her tools for you. All her lovely tools, but of course many additional tools you can buy for your pneumatic cleaner. And if you want to add a TurboCat, if you've got the funds to add a TurboCat, then that will take Hetty to the next level of cleaning. There we go, so that's all 4 tools on board. And we can just try that nozzle. Yeah, that fits into the doodah. And then we can pop the wand back in, like so. Push it down, and everything is stored nice and neatly. So you can carry Hetty upstairs or pop her in a cupboard, although she doesn't like confined spaces, to be honest. She does prefer to be left out, even if it's just in the corner of the room. She likes to be left in the corner so she can see what's going on. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments or questions about this pretty little lady, please comment below, and I'll see you all very soon, hopefully, unless the men in white coats have taken me away. If they haven't, I'll be back with another vacuum cleaner video. Bye for now.